Previously on departure.
I didn't touch him! No! Greg! Put it down!
You couldn't scare me off with your fixer. So what? Thought you'd bribe me instead? Add a zero, then double your figure, then maybe we can talk.
It's your brother. There's footage on the internet. I'm sorry. He's still below.
There's room for one more!
My brother died here.
The whole ship felt like she was gonna rip apart. That's why I went to the control room to see if any alarms are triggered. Big bang.
Witnesses said that they saw you on the car deck.
What's that?
Oh my God. It's a scuba diver.
What the hell is he doing out here?
Allah's been arrested prematurely. Why didn't you wait for my report?
Orders came from above.
Above.
Above, like Ottawa above.
Look, I need to speak to Allah.
Not gonna happen. He's still being processed.
Still.
You promised me. You promised me he wouldn't be arrested without solid evidence, so why is he locked up in jail?
Can I talk to you about it?
They wouldn't let me speak to Allah. Cole, we have to do that dive. We need to recover the hard drive from the stabilizer control panel to prove whether Allah manipulated them.
It's not gonna happen.
What do you mean it's not going to happen?
The footage from the ferry went viral. The American public is outraged. The White House is feeling the pressure.
They've put a 2-mile no-go zone around the ferry. Ottawa's agreed.
Yeah, but that's not going to affect us.
There's no exception for the investigation. It's absolute bollocks.
Tomorrow morning, they're sending unmanned underwater vehicles, motion detectors. Make sure no one dives until every victim's been brought up and sent home.
Well, how long will it take to recover the bodies?
Weeks, months maybe. Till then, no one goes near the wreck. I'm sorry.
We can't wait weeks. It's Terry Lynn. Annie and Jessica have found something. Come quick, let's go.
You found another body? Yeah, this one's all dud-lib in scuba gear. Thought you might want to have a look before they take him to the morgue.
Think it's one of the creeps that shot that video?
Nah, it looks like he's been in the water longer. Yeah. Can't imagine him being one of the crew. I mean, there would have been no time after the Mayday to put all this gear on.
Let's see if we can get the coroner to match his dental records to any of those sent in by the ferry victims.
What's all this stuff on him?
Can't identify half of it.
Let's ask Theo to take a look at it.
But what about the rig?
It's a 2-tank wing VCD for deep diving.
I don't know, but do you think maybe it does look a little bit like wings? You know, like the girl Jada said?
An angel saved me. Angel coming from below the water.
In the dark. Yeah, it could be.
They found the diver.
How'd this happen?
There was always a possibility they'd find him before we did. But there's no way the AFTSA can link him back to us.
They better not. You know the consequences.
Long way from London, long way from home. Together the masses go it alone.
How you doing, mate? All right. Keep it close, would you?
Looks like you've made good use of your newfound wealth. Now tell me why we're meeting again so soon.
I brought you a present. It's the draft report I'm sending to the FTSA and Kendra. It says that the steel used to repair the Queen is totally up to grade. I had some test runs to back it up. It's all there.
Seems pretty comprehensive.
She knows about the shipyard in Turkey. And that you're turning off GPS systems to hide substandard repairs. And that you're selling these vessels to the third world.
Do you know what you're saying? If she went public with that information...
Selma goes down, obviously. You see, it's one thing to be held responsible for the sinking of the Queen. Truthfully, your company could probably survive that. But what about the ship Selma Sow that went down and no one noticed? You should not have sold the Queen to America. That was your mistake.
Okay. What do you suggest?
Well, I can be your safety net, Linda. See, the reality is you need me.
How?
Get her what she needs. Original documents from the repairs in Turkey. Doctored by me, of course. Apologize for the clerical errors and the omission in the official report. Meanwhile, you need to cover your ass. Quickly.
You're saying I need to shut down Turkey?
And cover your paper trail. Kendra's all about evidence, and she's not going to make a public accusation without it.
You're sure about this?
100%. She wants to take you down, but she's not going to do it without proof. Get me those reports. The real ones, yeah? And leave the rest to me. I can't keep her in the dark forever.
You won't have to.
Lunch is on you.
Jada, how are you doing? I wanted to talk to you about the angel who rescued you.
You think I'm crazy too?
No, I don't. I think what happened to you could be very important for the investigation. I wanted to show you something, but I have to warn you.
It's okay.
Could this be who saved you?
A diver? Yeah. And he's dead?
I'm afraid so.
What was he doing out there?
We don't know. We're still trying to find out.
If he saved me, why didn't he save himself?
I don't know, Jada.
It's all right.
Is he dead because of me?
He saved you. That's all you really need to know now.
Kendra Malley. She knows about the GPS on the ships, which means she knows it's not just the Queen. We need to make sure that she can't find any corroborating evidence.
Are you sure you want to do that?
I hired you to fix a problem. There is no bigger problem than this. Meet me at the yards.
Right.
As the FTSA investigates potential theories surrounding the ferry's sinking, an illegal video of rogue divers at the site has enraged victims' families and relatives, some of whom are still awaiting identification of their loved ones. Shipping venture fund Zelmer Capital was in talks with Australia for the acquisition of 3 new ships, but this tragedy has now put this on hold. Company VP Linda Halley has refused to comment.
She hasn't been there all night? Okay. Thank you.
What? What is it?
Lily hasn't visited Tyler since yesterday.
Do you think she took off on him?
No, those two are devoted to each other. It's actually really sweet to see.
Young love, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, the world needs more of it. Yeah, with all this craziness going on.
You're a bit of a hopeless romantic, huh?
You know, my ex-girlfriend used to say that. Well, before she left me for her physiotherapist.
Oh, I'm sorry. That must have been terrible.
No, it's okay. We all go through it, right?
Some more than others. Detective.
Detective. Is something wrong?
Well, I've had a request from Customs and Immigration. They want me to bring in Lily. I hate to have to ask, but do you know where she's staying?
No, I don't.
All right. I have to go check the shelters.
Oh, no, don't waste your time. I have already.
Okay. Well, if you do hear from her, get her some help, right?
Mm-hmm. Thanks.
Sure. Sorry, Kendra.
Where the hell are you, Ziggy? Ziggy, it's Kendra. Can you call me back?
What are you up to?
Hey, just wanted to let you know, the diver's dentals didn't match with any of the records from the missing passengers.
Whoever he is, Jada ID'd him as her savior. Did you manage to touch base with Augusta?
Yes, I did.
Right, see if he can run prints and facial analysis.
But yeah, he's on it. Hey, did you get the results from Ziggy on that steal?
No, I can't seem to get hold of him.
Puts a rush on the results and then doesn't send them. What's the delay, I wonder?
Do me a favor, can you call up the lab, see what the holdup is?
Will do.
All right, thanks.
Hey! Hey. You were out here all night, weren't you?
I couldn't take Solo into the hospital, and I couldn't leave him tied up either.
Don't you have someone you can call?
They'll throw me back into a shelter.
Come on. Get in.
Really nothing. All right, thanks.
Mystery solved.
What's up?
Well, the fingerprints of the diver match a man named Warren Ham, Maine resident.
American. What was he doing off the coast of Newfoundland?
He rented a boat in Nova Scotia. Must have gotten caught in the same storm. His wife reported him missing the next day.
Nova Scotia is hundreds of miles away.
Or maybe his body drifted.
That would make sense, except for he was there alive the night the ferry went down. He rescued a passenger. Look, you send me that, all right?
Yeah.
Thanks. Hey, Theo, have you managed to identify any of the diver's equipment yet?
I haven't figured it all out yet, but this appears to be some sort of solid-state laser.
Kendra.
Yeah.
You should come take a look at this. Our diver had a handheld laser.
What would he be doing with this?
I don't know, but this is not standard scuba gear.
So what do we got?
A scuba diver was found, and a witness puts him at the scene the night the ferry sank.
You think this diver's connected to the ferry? Do we know who he is?
His name's Warren Ham. He's an American recreational diver. But what recreational diver carries gear like this?
Portable industrial lasers are mostly used for cutting through heavy materials.
Heavy materials, as in the hull of a ship.
It's definitely possible.
Any progress with getting that diver proofed?
Not even a little. It's all about optics now, respecting the dead.
It's bloody politics. Finding out what killed him, that would be respecting the dead.
I agree, but it's not my decision.
Look, maybe if we found more about this stuff, it would give you some leverage.
No, it's not going to be easy to change minds at the Pentagon.
Is your room all right?
Yeah, it's great. It's cozy.
I used to rent it out. Might again one day. The dog's okay in the yard. Arlo set it all up for him out there. Gets along better with pets than people most times.
Do you know what's gonna happen to him?
He's just talked himself into a corner like he does. Arlo never did anything. You know that, right?
Of course, yeah.
That's the truth.
Would you mind if I let Solo with you for a while? I want to go visit Tyler at the hospital.
Sure. What did the doctor say? Will he be all right?
I just have to wait and see.
Well, pick up a few things for us on your way back, will you? I have a list right here, and there's some money in the piano bench there.
Oh, do you know if this cell phone works? Maybe I can use it?
No, that hasn't worked for ages.
I lost mine at the ferry, and the hospital can't call.
Just give them my number. They can call here.
Oh, thank you.
Drop these in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Hi there, my name is Dominic Hayes. I'm calling from the FTSA. I'm calling to follow up on a boat that you rented last week to an American tourist named Warren Ham. Yes, the boat's name is Mistweaver 671. Thank you. Yes, that's what it said on the police report. You sure? Thank you for your time. Hey, Michelle.
Yeah?
Could you get me a list of contacts for this diver, Warren Ham, 2 M's?
Warren Ham, 2 M's. Yeah, right away.
Thank you.
Theo's model clearly shows the ship could have gone down with the stabilizers not working properly and the car bay doors open at the same time.
Right.
It also shows the stabilizers could have punctured the hull, which would account for the loud bang the witnesses heard and the water coming up from below.
Right.
And since the control panel key was found in Arlo Schenk's possession,
I see where you're going with this.
then what does the diver have to do with any of it? Clearly that points to Schenk.
Look, I just got off the phone with the marina manager, where our diver's boat reportedly disembarked from. Turns out there's no record of any such boat ever being there.
And what about his wife? She's the one who reported him missing.
No, I couldn't locate her. But I did speak to his mother in Maine.
What did she say?
She said that her son died in a car crash 25 years ago, at the age of 14.
I'm sorry, you're saying that our diver's identity was stolen from a dead kid?
It's common practice with mercenaries for hire. Combine that with the unusual gear he had.
What are you thinking?
Garrison was suing Zelma, right? And we now know that in all likelihood, Zelma has hundreds of ships on the water that are unseaworthy.
So you're wondering how far a hedge fund would go to cover up such a fraud?
If Garrison kept pushing, and the Queen of the Narrows ended up going into dry dock for a thorough inspection.
It would start up an investigation that would uncover everything that Zelma was hiding.
So they hired a guy to sink their lemon?
They did put a tail on Ziggy as soon as he showed up.
God knows what else they're doing. Thanks.
What is it?
I put a call into London to see if I could get a copy of Ziggy's report.
And?
He never ordered one.
What?
He never ordered one.
Hello.
Where the hell have you been?
I'm kind of in the middle of something.
Why the hell did you lie to me about having that steel tested?
I had to. I needed to earn Selma's trust.
All right, so did you actually get the steel tested?
Of course.
And?
And it's rubbish.
Okay, great.
By the way, I kind of accepted a bribe. A big one. And I'm currently committing a break and enter. You know that ship the Zelma assistant tipped me to? The Leon?
Yeah, it ran aground and was scrapped.
Yeah, but that last little bit seems to be the lie of the century.
What do you mean, that it wasn't scrapped?
Turns out, Zelma took that seriously damaged ship, patched it up with some cheap steel, and resold it. Listen, you'll be getting some photos soon. Could be a pattern of evidence here.
You just break every rule in the book, don't you, Ziggs?
Who cares? As long as we nail the bastards. Look, I'm sorry. I should have been straight with you before. But the Zelma lady was listening, and I wanted to make sure I could convince her that we were on her side.
Ziggy, I get it.
Just like old times.
Yeah, I miss those times. Ziggy?
The bastard locked me in here.
Ziggy?
Come on. God.
Ziggy? Ziggy!
Yeah, all right. I'll try calling him. Trying to.
Did they find anything?
There's no signal from Ziggy's mobile. They're trying to retrace his earlier pings. He's always got to push it too far.
Kendra.
Yeah.
Ziggy was definitely onto something. These are photographs of the Leon.
In dry dock after it ran aground.
Right. Now check this out. Leon on the left, Queen of the Narrows on the right. You seeing what I'm seeing?
Yeah, they're both similar.
Pretty much exactly, yeah.
What if they're not just similar? What if they're the exact same ship?
We bought the Queen of the Narrows from a refurbishing company out of the UK.
And we are talking about a massive fraud.
Right, so Zelmer hires a diver to go down and plant a bomb on the hull. It adds up. You know, we didn't find any physical evidence of an explosion.
But the wreck could be resting on the damage, hiding it from view.
Right.
Did he hear anything?
They traced Ziggy's phone to a container yard in the dockyards. There was an explosion. Ziggy was trapped inside. I'm so sorry, Kendra. It was Selma that got him killed. It wasn't you.
Just leave me alone, please.
What if they're not just similar? What if they're the exact same ship?
I got you 5 minutes. Best I could do.
Thank you. Hello. Yeah. Ask you a few questions.
Oh, you know, that's the Queen. You know her anywhere. What's this?
What do you think?
Must be the Queen's sister ship or something. What happened to her?
She ran aground. Arlo, you remember that you said that the hull of the Queen, it didn't sound right. Do you think that could be from subgrade steel?
You think these are the same ship? You think Garrison passed a junker off as the Queen?
Not Garrison, but the company that they bought them from. Look, Arlo, if these are the same vessels, then we need to prove it.
These right here.
See these striations on the propeller?
It's a signature. Like a thumbprint.
You're saying that this same propeller could prove that the Queen is also the Leon?
Hmm? You never get the same striations twice.
Thank you, Arlo.
You really don't think Garrison was to blame for all this?
No, I think they did everything they could to keep that ship afloat. Just sit tight, okay?
You're saying that if we could get down there, take a shot of these markings on the propeller.
We'd have irrefutable proof that the Queen of the Narrows is the Leon.
Then I'll dive tonight.
Absolutely not. We'll convince the Navy.
Banks said that he tried every avenue and failed.
It's too dangerous.
Well, sometimes you gotta cross the line, right?
I'm sorry. Look, I just lost Ziggy, okay? Please don't ask me to risk losing you.
You're not gonna lose me. What if I send down a drone? Banks is gonna put those motion detectors in place tomorrow morning. If we don't go tonight, we're not gonna get another chance.
Well, why don't we speak to Banks? I mean, he needs answers just as much as we do.
But we can't ask him to go against a direct order. It's just a drone.
Okay. But we're gonna need some help.
Okay.
You don't think that Arlo Shank was involved, do you?
No, I don't think so.
Some new evidence has come to light regarding the state of the ferry before Zelma sold it to Garrison. Zelma may be trying to hide something.
By sinking the Queen of the Narrows.
Yes.
That diver we found, do you think he was involved?
Possibly. Obviously, you'd be breaking the law and taking on an enormous risk. It's entirely your decision, Annie.
What decision? Whoever killed my brother has to pay. When do we leave?
I just can't give you any more details because I'm not in touch with her at the moment. But in general, do you think this is the kind of case you might be able to take pro bono? Okay. I understand. Yeah, I'll get her to give you a call when I can. Hey. Oh, I'm sorry about Ziggy.
Me too. So, as an immigration lawyer again?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can get one of them to take Lily's case.
You still can't find out where she is, huh?
No.
You're a really good person, Michelle.
Oh, just doing my job.
No, I mean, you're making a difference. Here, want one of these?
What is it?
Some kind of local candy delicacy. I've not tried them yet. To Ziggy.
To Ziggy.
Oh, God. What's that?
Oozing out of the middle.
It's like mud, like really strong mud.
Thank you.
That's the drone?
Yeah. I'll clean the knife.
Thanks. Can you do something for me?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you see that brigand that's come loose back there?
Yeah.
Where'd you learn to do that?
Summer job as a kid.
Crewing on a tall ship?
No, dragnetting for whitefish out of Poland.
I had you figured as posh.
Sorry to disappoint. I'm more of an old salt at heart.
Huh? You should let it show more.
Yeah, you know, you might be right about that.
Hey.
Captain, hey.
Wouldn't happen to know where Kendra and Dom are. After a day like this, I thought we could all use a drink.
Yeah, no, sorry. No, we're just closing up shop here.
Okay. Good night.
Night.
Radar's clear, no traffic.
Copy that.
Dom, please be careful.
Yeah, thanks.
It's really nice for him that his boss cares so much. Mine was a lying, drug-dealing scumbag, and I thought he walked on water.
And I had a boss that I worshipped. And he betrayed me, but I still loved him to the end. Life's complicated.
Got the boat tethered.
If the coordinates are right, she should be right with us.
Well, I turned off the AIS transceiver. I should remain undetected for the time being. Don't know how long that'll last, though.
I'll be as quick as I can.
Kendra, are you reading this?
We see it.
Are we still alone?
There's nothing heading your way.
I'm monitoring the Coast Guard radio. I'll let you know if they send out patrols.
Terry Lynn will take a strip out of all of us. She catches us out here.
It's not the Coast Guard I'm worried about. Dropping the drone. See if we can get a clear shot of that propeller. It'll take a few minutes for the drone to hit depth.
What's the range on this thing?
It's 100 meters of cable. Should be enough, but I don't know where this interference is coming from.
You're clear for now.
Spent my whole life on the water. Never been down under it, though.
It's a whole other world down there.
Dom, what was that?
It's the ocean floor. There. Got it.
She looks at peace down there.
It's so hard to imagine the Queen down there.
Dom, you've got to get to the propeller quickly.
Copy that. Heading there now.
Kendra?
Dom, you've got company. It's coming from the northeast.
They spotted us.
Oh, you gotta stall them.
Guys, get out now.
Just need 2 minutes to get to that propeller.
Here they come. Hey there! You got what you need yet?
Damn it, no! You stole them!
Identify yourself immediately.
Can I help you?
You are in restricted waters.
I didn't see any signs. The truth is, I'm just out here saying some prayers. I'll be moving on in a moment or two.
There it is. Got a good shot of it.
That's great. Now get out of there.
No, we gotta get the drone back up. We can't leave any evidence behind.
We demand your license number and name. You have no authority to be in these waters.
Is that right? You know, because my family fished these waters for 4 generations. I say that gives me full authority.
Ma'am, the United States government has announced this area to be closed to the general public.
Wait, what's that?
Come on.
How could there be a hole right across the port side?
I don't know.
You're trying to get a better shot.
I repeat, you are in a restricted area. Start your engine now.
Bloody cable must be compromised.
If you don't leave the restricted area, you will be boarded and your vessel will be seized.
Says who? Under what authority?
Who are these people? If it was Navy, they would have identified themselves immediately.
I have no idea.
I've almost got it.
This is your final warning. Leave now.
Dom? Dom?
What was that?
Shot across the bow, literally.
Almost got it.
Releasing the tether.
Damn it, come on. Come on, come. Damn it.
Dom?
Dom?
I'm here.
Did you get it?
No, the cable broke and we lost the drone. The steel was definitely caved inward. The force must have come from outside of the ship.
As if a diver planted the bomb on the outside of a hull and sank the ship.
You really think Zan won't go that far? Killed 300 people to cover the tracks.
He doesn't have control over the situation.
Manning, I got your message. What's going on?
My guys just told me there was a boat out at the ferry side a couple hours ago. Indigenous woman. Took some convincing to get her to move on.
Annie Sullivan, a local fisher. She's not a threat.
You sure about that? Because I believe we have a couple threats right now.